global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, good people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. Still talking about the crisis in River State Fubara versus Wike Rift, which has attracted national attention. But shockingly, the People Democratic Party seems to be paying deaf ears and blind eyes to it. But one person who has refused to turn his back on it is the honorable member representing the Aton North Stroke South constituency in Imo State. Talking about Honorable Ikenga Ugochinyere. He has stood out so strong, unveiling diverse moves by Wike and the 25 lawmakers. He has stopped at nothing when it comes to supporting Fubara, and he has been very vocal despite the fact that other honorable members seems to be attacking him. But hey, he's not interested. He's standing tall. Fairly recently granted interview, and we're going to give you his position about a lot of things happening in River State and how he openly dragged out Wike, who has up till date not said anything ever since Ikenga Ugochinyere came into the scene. Let's listen to some of the assets of the interview granted him.
According to Ugochinyere, he alleged that their recent action signifies deliberate stance against the party presenting significant challenges from within its rank, referring to Wike and the 25 lawmakers. Now, Ugochinyere emphasized that Wike's recent appointment as FCT Minister by the ruling All Progressive Congress APC marks a critical point for the PDP as it navigates internal divisions and external pressures. According to him, the minister's shift in allegiance reflect broader issues within the party, highlighting the need for a strategic response to maintain stability. The defection of the 27 lawmakers, he added, further exacerbates these challenges as it signifies a substantial loss in party support and representation. Ugochinyere pointed out that the PDP must now concentrate on safeguarding its current members and resources amidst these internal conflicts. He suggested that the party's leadership needs to adopt more robust measures to address the grievances and defections to prevent further erosion of its base. The situation, he explained, calls for a unified approach to preserve the party's integrity and effectiveness. Ugochinyere criticized the defectors, arguing that their departure undermines the collective efforts of the PDP to remain a formidable force in the political landscape. He warned that such actions not only weaken the party's standing, but also pose a threat to its future electoral process and success. Ugochinyere said, and I quote him, "The lawmakers moved into another party. They changed all their laws, and they were amending laws to make sure the party does not survive in River State, including making attempt to impeach the governor. There will be no intervention. The line has been clearly drawn on this particular matter. You also have a former governor who has benefited immensely from the party. The party gave him the enormous platform to reach the height he is today, but he decided to work for the ruling party, and he doesn't want the party to survive as well. So there cannot be any intervention. Wike and the lawmakers are not members of the PDP. They have declared war on the party. So what we can do is to protect what we have."
This is quite serious. In another subsequent interview, he has spoken up about the deafening attitude of the PDP leaders who have decided to watch by the flank what is going on. Now, guess what? Ever since PDP came on board, it has never been this bad. Whereby there's an anti-party activity going on, and they're very comfortable with it. Maybe for some reason best known to them. But let's hear the position of Ikenga Ugochinyere as it has to do with the attitude of the PDP leadership towards deafening their ear, despite all that is going on in the party between Fubara and Wike.
Now, according to Honorable Ikenga Ugochinyere, he said, and I quote him, he said, he has actually openly criticized the leadership of the People's Democratic Party for what he describes as their failure to address the ongoing crisis within the party in River State. Ugochinyere expressed discontent with the party's national and state leadership, accusing them of being compromised. He said, "To be frank with you, this is one of the painful moments our intra-party democracy is going through." Ugochinyere stated, "Without mincing words, our party leadership at the national and state levels have been highly compromised as it pertains to Rivers. You have a party leadership that has refused to step forward to condemn the key actors who have made this situation very difficult for our party and who want to steal the mandate of the party." Ugochinyere further highlighted the actions of the PDP leadership, which he believes have exacerbated the crisis. Despite the alarm that was raised, they appointed a caretaker committee for our party in Rivers, led by members of the APC. He revealed, if you remember, I raised this issue. They said they were going to step it down at the net meeting. In the middle of the night, they claim to have had an ex parte order which none of us have seen, and went ahead and published these people as officers of our party.
This is really, really serious. Nigerians are talking, reactions are coming up about this whole issue, and I'm just wondering what the future of PDP will be. Personally, I think PDP is heading to the doom with what is going on, because now that APC have realized that Wike has wrapped the party around his finger, and despite all that he will do, nobody will ever speak up against him. It clearly shows that it's not going to be better. But then let's still listen to some other statement he had also made in respect to these crisis between Fubara and Wike.
Now, according to still the same Ikenga, he said that rather than defending the interests of the party, referring to the governors, now they are more interested in pleasing the minister of the Federal Capital Territory. In his words, let me quote him: "Now you have some of our governors and our party national leadership. They don't even want to mention the name of Fubara with their mouth because they are scared. They are scared that maybe the FCT Minister will not be happy with them. Normally, governors selected on the platform of the opposition, that's PDP party, are supposed to have stormed rivers in solidarity with our party, but they don't care."
This is really, really serious. And most people are also questioning the move by Ugochinyere towards this fight with Wike. Some believe that it's still the issue of money politics that is playing. Maybe this time around it seems as if Ugochinyere, Fubara seems to be a better paymaster than every other person. That's why he has left the shores of Imo State to feature fully. But then we have to be very objective about what is going on in Rivers State. Now, yeah, and also about him. Now, considering all that is happening, my colleague is here, and we just feel like diving into all of these. What's the candid advice for Fubara, for Ugochinyere, for PDP, considering the fact that a few years from now, we're going to see another tenor or another rounds of election? Do you think the party is still one, or there is multiple faction which will make it a huge failure in the upcoming elections?
The truth be told, just as there are factions in APC, in PDP, there are also factions also in APC, but they're able to manage it. What we have discovered over the years, the fact that Wike has successfully been able to pocket PDP in. Somebody will say PDP is Wike is PDP. He has been able to prove that. How can somebody brazenly, openly, or boldly do anti-party politics, and nobody has been bold enough to call him to order? It seems as if he's above the law of PDP party. Now, let's give it to Ugochinyere. Ugochinyere is one activist. Before he even joined into full-blown politics, there's always been one person that will call corruption to order. He would drag.
He was the spokesman of coalition of United Political Parties, and during that period, his impact was well felt because he oftentimes dragged out some of these corrupt politicians, whether from PDP or APC. He would drag them out to deal with them squarely, especially when it has to do with the issue of misappropriation of funds. And he oftenly normally comes out with documents to prove everything that he has to say. So I think that he is the only rescuer for now in PDP. I pray that some other person will queue behind him without any fear of what we can possibly do.
One thing I know for sure, someone like Ikenga. Ikenga likes them big. He likes taking the battle head on. And Wike is one mate he would love to drag. And Wike is already seeing it. He has been dragging Wike for the past 1 week now. But this time around, he's making it very bold. And give it to him. He has taken on his governor before. I'm talking of Hope Uzodinma. This is the same Hope Uzodinma Mekahede saw. He saw from a distance and he said he was not going to contest the last election. He quietly took a bow. Ikenga did not take a bow. He went headlong. Even when they deprived him of his position, he went back, he got it, even though it cost him his uncle. He is one fighter that it is in his blood. And Wike knows a prototype when he sees one. This is a younger version of Wike, but this time around, he's on the activism side, though he's a politician. So if he says he's going to drag, get ready. He's going to drag Wike to the end. But the unique thing about it is that PDP is not going to survive this. If they don't rally around Ikenga now, Ikenga is ready to drag even plus the national party leader. He will drag all of them out. Everybody will hear the whole shit in that party.
But other people are talking about it. Some say that Fubara is paying very well. What do you think about it? Do you think that all of these fight that we are seeing for Ikenga getting fully involved is still money politics, or it's just a clear-cut love for PDP and the sustenance of his party?
Please, those who kept quiet when Wike was in anti-party politics, is it not money politics too? There's some things, the kind of come they will give to you. Your mouth will be sealed for life. It's not that you don't know what is happening. The thing that have entered your pocket is shaking your conscience. You can't open your mouth to talk.
Well, even talking about the leadership, also, I'm so shocked that people like the former presidential aspirant of the People Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, is quiet all this time. He has never, for one, uttered any word of support for Fubara and all of that. Maybe after all of this, I hope they will not crawl back when Fubara possibly may have taken charge of Rivers State. He will not crawl back to seek for his support, because someone like me, I wouldn't give it to you, because during the period of crisis, you were not there. You didn't even voice anything.
Please, who wants to be the full enemy of Wike? It was not the same article that Wike turned him to music ministry, where each time as we do street us, you go repent them. What was the originator of that song? Was it not because during the article of Saga? Article does not want issues. Trying to support Fubara now is like saying that, okay, finally I've found my ally. And that may even worsen the case of Wike. The truth of the case of Fubara, the truth of the matter is politics is of interest. Right now, Atiku have nothing to gain or even lose supporting Fubara right now.
Contesting, he's going to be contesting in 2023.
When the time comes,
2027, he's going to be contesting.
When the time comes, they will cross that hurdle. But for the now, let Fubara survive, and that makes it even more interesting. So that tomorrow, when he stands in line, he's going to choose who he loves to go.
As at that time, well, that's what
global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze.